Welcome back to the channel. The speaker is in my Camaro blue, so I ended up getting some new ones. Skar Audio, if you've never heard of them, I've heard nothing but rave reviews. So I picked up some tweeters that go into the back of the car as well as some that go into the door. I do need some speakers, the mid-range speakers that go in between the passenger seats in the rear and the sail panel. But I'm going to get those speakers from another company because I found ones that are really good, that are kind of more specific to the type of system that is in my car. Since I have a 2002 Camaro, it came with the factory mounted monsoon system, which was rated at 500 watts for the whole entire thing. It's a 6-speaker system, which is pretty awesome. The factory speakers in it, they bump really loud. I love them, but the problem is they don't last. So let's take a look in this box. I cut it open with whatever this thing is, the screwdriver. It's on a pivot. What brand it is, hell if I know. Let's get this going. Slice this thing open. Stab any speakers there. See what we got in this box. So I paid under $100 on Skar Audio for some tweeters. And the thing is, I really can't install these yet. I'm waiting on some harnesses that I had ordered off of Amazon as well, which sometimes Amazon takes forever, sometimes they're fast, but they're saying that they weren't going to be there until the middle of this month, which is being August of 2020, the most wonderful year ever. So let's see here. 4-inch coaxial speakers. A little hard to see, lighting is dim, but you know, I'm just trying something new here. I had also ordered a keychain. It's got a carabiner on it, so you can clip it right to your belt loop and whatnot. And it's got a bottle opener for you, your beer heads out there. All right, so it seems all these speakers come with a grill, but in the back of the Camaro, these little 4-inch speakers are inside the hatch, which I will make a video on installing all that. So these seem pretty good. I mean, I could probably just rig it up with a wire from what's in there already, but I'd rather have the harness and be able to plug it in directly. So this is rated at 40 watts RMS, which it says 40 watts is pretty much what it needs to run properly. It can handle up to 80 watts. So that's actually, that's a very heavy speaker. Of course, they all got magnets on there. So, you know, have an old speaker, you can go ahead and magnetize screwdrivers, wrenches, whatever. Let's go ahead and dive right into this box here. Be careful. Sure, I don't stab nothing. RXPX 65, 60 watts RMS, needs 60 watts to run properly. It comes with some, look at that. Comes with stickers. Who doesn't like stickers? Let's get into this, shall we? Of course, comes with speaker grills. In my car, actually, I will not be using that. Alright, let's talk about the specifications of each of these speakers. So this is a 6.5, which will be going into my doors. So it says here 60 watts RMS, that's what it takes to push the speaker, and 200 watts RMX before you totally disintegrate everything the speaker is about. So with the specifications of the speaker, it's a 6.5, which will fit into the door of any 93 to 02 Camaro. It says a two-way coaxial speaker, so you got the cone for some bass, and then you got a tweeter there. Heavy gauge steel stamped basket. I mean, this is actually that's pretty good quality right there. Sensitivity 92 decibels. Yes, you will be needing hearing aids in the future. So RMS 60 watts, max power 200. Let's talk about the 4-inch here. So it says 40 watts RMS. So this is a 4-inch speaker here, which will fit into the hatch area of the Camaro. Not all Camaros have that system. Most of them will just have a 4-speaker system. There were some early model 4th gen Camaros that had the Bose system with a subwoofer in the back, but I do not have that system. I have an actual 6-speaker Monsoon, and let's get into that. All right, what we're looking at here is the driver's side door panel here. What you gotta do is just pop this off. They're a little tricky, but you gotta just kind of go around. This one seems to be in there real good, so you gotta be kind of careful when you do this. So there's the speaker once this is pulled back. So I accidentally broke this. I mean, this is not really supposed to come off, but just to show you guys, the speaker's in here, which you're not going to be able to take it out unless you take off the whole door panel. As you can see, you can undo all those bolts in there if you can even get to the one that's inside, but you will not be able to pull that speaker out. So this speaker will be a direct replacement right into there. So this is the whole panel right in the back. This is the speaker grill, covers that area. So right here in the hatch, you got these 2 speakers, and then you got 4 speakers within the cabin, 2 in the door, and 2 in the rear sail panel right there, which I will be getting some other speakers for that later. So I'll take a look. This is a 4-inch speaker in here, which that is a 4-inch speaker that will be replacing that. As you can see, that's paper cone, and this is going to be hopefully a much better quality. So let me go ahead and pull this panel out, and I will compare the speakers themselves and dimensions and the magnets as well. Okay, so this is the back side of that panel. So you can take a look at that speaker there. And here's what I'm going to be replacing with. And it looks like this speaker is much thicker than the factory one as far as the magnet goes. Looks like maybe better material when it comes to the metal. And even with just having a tweeter and somewhat of a subwoofer, I think these are going to manage really nicely back here. So I'm going to be making an install video, which will be totally separate. So you're going to have to drill these rivets out and get yourself some screws that'll fit in for those. So, I mean, pick them up in any hardware store, get some bolts, something like that. Bolts with nuts. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, you just pull that plastic panel back, and that's it. It's gonna be the same thing on this side, but this side, because there's a spare tire and stuff back here, so you just use like a quarter or something to turn those to be able to pull that out. Okay, so that's it for this video. So next video will be an install. So if you're interested, check out these Skars, but maybe just wait so you can get my perspective on how these speakers sound. I mean, they feel really good quality. They got a good reputation. Let's see how they hold up. So thank you for watching. Come back for more. And this is Chemical Spore. Out.